This is what we're resorting to. Is this?
Fuck me.
So there we go. If I put you there, you're between my legs. That was the most grueling, awful process I've ever been through. So top chat, live chat, all messages are visible. There we go. Welcome to live chat. Yay! MP.
Are we live?
We're live. Can you see what it
Are you
says?
sure?
Can you? Yes, because MP has just said yay.
Ah, wow. Okay. Hello, everyone.
That's working great now. Gavin, I am so sorry, guys, for the half an hour that you've just been there seeing random videos of me and us popping up. I just hate technology so much. Well done, Victoria. Thank you, Kevin.
This should have been so much easier. Okay, I'm just going to go...
Hello, Martin from London. Hey, Andy.
Okay, yes.
What are you doing, Justin? He's been in worse places, I'm sure.
There, really.
Oh, what a moment that was. No disturbing Easter Bunny outfits. You know what? If we were allowed out, MP, I would have bought myself some ears or something. Justin's naked from waist down. That's as Easter Bunny-ish as we get.
So who have we got here today? We've got no disturbing Easter Bunny outfits. No, it's sad really, isn't it? We should have made more of an effort.
But we're not allowed out, so no shops are open.
How much longer for your lockdown?
Well, we've got until the 26th of April, and then it will probably be extended until, what, the 10th of May, are we thinking, Justin?
Yeah, I think we're going to be locked up for a while still, unfortunately. Hi, Simon, right?
From Australia. You know what, guys? I don't mean to make you guys feel bad or anything, but the reason we're doing it at this time instead of at 7 o'clock in the evening, which is what we would normally do, is to cater for our Australian fans. Because I know there's so many of you guys, and we wanted to make sure that time-wise it all made sense.
Yeah.
For everyone. Why can't I see the chat? The chat pops up and then it goes.
Yeah, I know. That happened to me when I did it the other day.
There we go, I'm back. You're live. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Best time for us. Simon, honestly, it was a near-death experience. I had straight hair when I started this morning. And it's gone all curly from the stress of getting live. Ridiculous. How ridiculous. It's all because I'm using a Mac. I was using a Mac, and now I'm just using my phone. Luckily, I always have a backup phone.
Yeah, Mac is rubbish, though. What mug have you got? Have you got an appropriate mug today?
I'm spreading love.
I'm spreading feather.
Oh, as you can't drive a feather, you have to just drink up your mug.
It's been 4 weeks now that I have... No, actually, it's been 5 weeks, I think, that I haven't driven it. And I really miss it.
Yes, Alexander. Yes, Alexander. I completely agree. At least we're allowed to wash our cars here. Yes, you are. Best wishes from Richard. Hey, Richard. Simon Cook, I'm sitting outside next to the campfire. Oh, Simon. Don't spread anything, Fezzer. Don't spread your legs. Is that what he's referring to?
I said I was spreading the Fezzer love, you see. Simon liked the chimney. I mean, it's interesting, the chimney video was actually quite popular, wasn't it?
Very much so.
And I saw one on the road, well, it was about a month ago now, actually, last month, probably went out. But I sort of really missed it then. I was like, I was quite fond of it, you know? So, I missed that little car.
It was a very cool car.
You enjoyed it, actually.
I did. I didn't stall her even.
No, it was good. That was good fun. Although you did drive like a nutter. I remember you were like caning it along in my new car.
Well, talking about caning and driving like a nutter, our Chinese video is almost at 200,000 views. So thank you very much, guys, for all of that. But since the coronavirus, because it's a Chinese car, we have some very strange comments. We have some... Simon, he's asleep. I'll wake him up shortly. We've had some very, very strange comments, and the latest ones are like, don't buy that car, it's due to the Chinese, it's all their fault. But there's a chap that's commented today saying she should not have a driving licence.
Probably right. I saw that actually. I saw the comment. I was like, I don't know why. I mean, most of the comments are actually quite positive.
They are, surprisingly, because we give them
Yeah.
enough content to give negative feedback.
I just seen MP's comment there about the Jimny because they're actually going to stop selling the Jimny in Europe because it doesn't meet emissions, and I think this year it stopped selling. And you think anybody who's got one now, surely the values are just going to go up, aren't they? I obviously sold mine too quick.
Are you thinking of buying a few of them and sitting on them?
It might be worth an investment now.
You could buy one of those or a 458, which I think. Purple, I didn't think I'll see Justin between Victoria's legs on this channel. Oh, hello!
It's not that sort of channel.
No, that's why I have my fans only page. No, joking. Okay. Would they just change the engine to meet the red? Well, you would think so. There's plenty of
shouldn't because it's such a low volume car, because they don't build a lot of them, and to engineer it just for emissions, they don't say in the US, I think to engineer it for emissions in Europe is too costly, so they don't do it to keep the cost down.
And see who is fastest, Andy. Andy, I would love to do a track day with Fezza. He would definitely be faster than me, unless I was in a very fast car and he was in like a truck. But it would still be fun. We could do something like I would be driving normally and Justin would be driving blindfolded, or something like that.
Or one-handed. Mind you, I could get one-handed, so I could probably still beat you one-handed anyway, so it's fine.
One-handed, one eye, drive in reverse.
Actually, it would be good fun. We should go. I really miss actually not being on a track. I'm desperate to get on a track now.
How far away do you think we are from being able to do that?
I think until end of May, maybe.
Okay.
I think it literally is going to be that long.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to. We're in till halfway through May at least, right? 2 words: helicopter and story, please. Okay. Well, I'll tell you that in a second. I think we're definitely until May, and then what they're saying is 413 your new Seat, but me driving the 413.
Are we
the
swapping cars?
Please. But yes, we are in till halfway through May, and then I think they'll gradually start opening things. I hope they do. That's the plan. Helicopter story. So, as you'll know from previous videos, I've taken a little bit of a career change, and I'm opening my horizons, should we say? Instead of just being in the motor trade, I've fancied doing a few more other bits and pieces that all tallies in with it. So I'm doing some high-end rental cars. Well, if we had any tourism here, which we're not going to have this summer, but I just fancy dabbling in a few different sectors. So are you okay there, Justin?
Yeah, birds and the cats started getting all excited.
So, insurance, I'm focusing on insurance. Hey, baby! On insurance at the moment, and also on VIP helicopter charters. And as we've mentioned, we're not allowed out unless you have like a work permit or a reason to do so. And I had some training the other day, just so I know the basics of how a helicopter works and the kind of information that clients may be asking for. So I will be going every Friday up in a helicopter. Just terrible life, but it is really, really freaky. I sent Justin some videos. It's really, really weird just to see how empty the roads were.
Yeah, I wasn't very impressed with that really, because I didn't get an invite.
Well,
I've
not
never
allowed
been
out.
on a helicopter, and I'm desperate to go on a helicopter.
Well, maybe one day I will be able to arrange something for us for a video, maybe, if you're not too busy.
Yeah, I'm a busy bee these days.
Justin's always too busy to hang out with us simpletons.
Mm,
Maybe if I get a helicopter, I can entice you over.
yes.
Justin,
Just the
do a new
Jane
house tour. There we go.
Yeah, I will do one day. I'll tell you what, it's not very big, so it'll be quite a quick video. it's quite a lot smaller than the last place. I downsized.
So
It's a big arm.
this is how I spend my days when I work from home. Look at that. Look at that cuteness. Oh, I just can't deal with him. I can't deal with how cute my dog is. Oh, God. He's just
He's
such
a bit of a
a,
tween, but
he's such a little angel.
is this animal alive?
Is this Justin, does the new 430 park sideways in the garage like the 360 did? What does he mean
No.
park sideways in the garage?
Well,
Okay.
in the house that I had before, the garage wasn't deep enough, so you had to like parallel park into the garage. You couldn't reverse in. You had to whoever designed that garage is a bit, I don't know, maybe they didn't anticipate a Ferrari parking in there.
But that
So,
happens in Spain though. Do you know how many houses I've seen? And I mean houses with a capital H, you know, crazy, crazy houses. 2 million, 3 million, 4 million euros. And I get there and I'm like, oh, garage. Cars can't get down to the garage because the garage is either too
No.
steep or there's no turn cycle movement once you're inside. So like you'd have to reverse down. It's in Spain, it's like an absolute afterthought. You've been the most fun video you've made together. Oh, and the garage isn't deep enough, huh? No, I've never had that problem. The most fun video we've done together, we've laughed a lot. I think the chimney was super fun because you were shitting it and I was enjoying it.
The chimney was a funny one, actually. It was very funny. But mind you, I quite enjoyed the Chinese one. The Chinese we had a really good laugh. And actually, the Christmas one, which actually didn't get as many views as we hoped, we had a good laugh during the Christmas one.
And the Halloween one.
Oh, the Halloween one was hilarious.
I almost
Why
wet
didn't more people
myself.
watch the Halloween one?
The Halloween one was
I like the
hilarious.
way we rate ourselves. Do you like that? That was great. You know, why isn't anybody watching?
That was so funny. I can't believe it didn't get more hits. Have you heard
Oh,
already
that's such a
discounted
lot.
for anticipating? They are already discounting 30%
How on properties?
on properties.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think there's a real opportunity in a month's time as well with second-hand cars and even new cars. Actually, I think there's going to be a massive opportunity to buy some cars at quite good prices. I have been on the classifieds already.
Down here in Marbella, where a lot of people's limits are here and they live here. Damn. People with equity right now, they're going to get some really, really good deals on everything from boats to watches, cars, houses. People are going to be getting rid of everything. People that are in over their heads initially, you know, which all it takes is a couple of months of money not coming in. And we're going to suffer down here this summer with tourism. It's going to be a really, really, you know, watch this space for people who have a bit of equity. So, Justin, have you got much in the
I'm doing
bank?
my car shopping list at the moment.
Oh, what is this?
It's all video.
What's this on your
Single
face?
video.
Oh no! There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Send you a report.
I'm going.
Simon's saying we should have a tennis rematch. What they don't know, nobody knows.
Why didn't you keep
when
your
we did
boat? I didn't have a boat, MP. I'm sure you said that earlier.
It's for Justin. Why did you keep your boat?
Oh
You could
right,
have
I
done
thought it
great.
was for me.
Well, because unfortunately it became banned in Spain.
Tell them why.
It was a
Tell them
block-
why.
Well, it's what drug dealers use, drug smugglers use, and so they were banned in Spain because it's a high-performance black rib, and obviously here they're used for drug smuggling, and so as of April last year they were banned. So I had no choice but to send it back to England and get it sold, unfortunately. But there might be something taking its place shortly. That's all I'm going to say.
We spoke the other day and you said, I'm going to be sensible, I'm not going to buy anything this year, need to keep an eye. Victoria, have you ever sold Justin a car? Well, Gavin, you've hit a spot there, Gavin. Because, don't laugh, Justin. I have sold Justin a car, but none of you know.
Don't they know? I think they do know, don't they? No? Okay. Well, Victoria sold me my 430. So I bought the 360 4 or 5 years ago, and then I came to replace it last year, and it was Victoria that found me the car that I've got now, which I absolutely love. And I'm hoping business doesn't collapse and I can keep it. But you know, yeah, it's so it's quite a sale. I love it every time I go out with it. So, and you know how much I always send you photos when I drive it.
You do.
Tell you how much I love my car, and I say thank you.
It just all came together. It all came together at a time where it shouldn't have for you, because you were in the midst of buying a house. But
Well, I was buying.
I made it happen.
Time. You know, we should do a rematch with the tennis game again. You know. Well, people don't know is I nearly died doing that.
Purple, it wasn't Super Garage, no, it was where I worked previously. And does Justin live in Spain? He does live in Spain. You live, what, about half an hour from me?
Yeah. It's not very sunny Spain, though. Oh, I've lost something there.
It's
People
not.
really can't see that between your legs. Yes, here in Spain. I've been here since, 2004 now.
And what is going on with the weather? Because since lockdown, so today we're starting week 5 of our lockdown, and it's rained or been overcast every single day apart from 2, maybe?
Yes.
Are the gyms suspended? Gavin, yes, the gym froze, because I pay monthly, and the gym froze the membership from the first day of lockdown. So, luckily. That'd have been expensive if not.
The rat says, good evening from Brisbane.
Ah, hello.
There's a name and a half.
Hello, from down under.
Andy says you can live in a car, but you can't drive a house.
And
yeah,
I
very true.
completely agree with him.
Andy, there's not enough space in that Ferrari to sleep there.
Guys, gotta go. Thanks, MP, for joining us. Thank you.
Have a good week,
What are your favourite isolation snacks? Oof. I've been eating. I've been eating something bad. All this isolation. No, I've been eating between 3 and 4 meals a day. Super healthy. No oil, no sauces. Super, super healthy. And then I just fuck it up with dessert. So chocolate. There's a chocolate from Lidl supermarket, which is a German supermarket. And they have this dark chocolate, and it's got this praline, like, liquidy center to it. That's what
I don't really shop in Lidl, so I don't know what that is. I'll have to try it.
It's naughty. What
I've
you've
been
been
on my diet while I've been locked up. Or else I've been massive.
Oh God, tell me. I mean, I'm working out every day at home within my urbanisation, and luckily I'm able to do that, because if not, I would be massive. I think I've put on a bit of weight though. But it's fine, because we're not going to have a summer anyway, so no one's going to see me in a bikini. I'm already like, it's fine, I'll just wear t-shirts all summer, it's fine.
How much tea have you all drunk in isolation? A lot.
Tea?
I seem to walk around with a mug in my hand at the moment.
I apologised to my kettle the other day. Filled it up to my kettle for using it so much.
It's got to be done.
It's like, I'm so sorry, like a battered child. So sorry.
Have you got digestive biscuits, though, for dunking?
I don't dunk. I'm not a dunker.
Oh, you got a dunk.
I had to panic buy Yorkshire tea. Pete, I only drink green tea. Green and red tea is all I drink. And herbal infusions and stuff. No milky teas for me.
Have you been watching anything on Netflix?
Have
Tell me, say,
I?
what have you been watching?
I've been trying to not get consumed by it. So I've been trying to wake up at 7 in the morning, be working by 8, all the way through till 3, and then do some exercise, walk Dino a few times throughout the day and that. So I've been trying to not watch too much, probably a couple of hours a day, and I've been watched everything. Unbelievable. I really, really enjoyed. I'm on Ozark now, which I'm struggling to get into, but I've binge watched so much. Like, loved it. Loved it. There's been a few that I was kind of sad. The Stranger was a really good one. Yes, Gavin, exactly. Just said that. The Stranger was really good.
I'll tell you what's a really underrated series on Netflix. It's called Man Down with, what's his name? Something Davis is his name. He's hilarious. It's four series, and it's just 4 seasons, and it's just absolutely, it's so funny. You have to watch it. If you want a bit of a laugh, watch Man Down. That's it, Greg Davies, yeah.
Because I've been, for when I fancied something like a bit of a laugh, I've found the most ridiculous thing on Netflix. The most ridiculous, called The Windsors. Have you seen it? It's a piss take of the royal family.
No, I haven't seen that.
Dumbest thing. It's so dumb. I love it. Someone asked about Ricky Gervais. I've watched everything available of Ricky Gervais on YouTube and Netflix and everywhere. I just love him. Afterlife 2 on in 12 days. Can't wait, Pete, for that. I started Glow a couple of weeks ago. Glow, isn't that a musical? Purple. Isn't Glow a musical thing? Is there something you want to talk?
I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure. It's been sunny every day in England. Yes, I know, Rick. I know. My sister keeps telling me every day. My sister lives in London. She keeps FaceTiming me on a daily, telling me all about how sunny it is. She has a lovely tan, and I'm here and lighting my fire every day and 3 layers of clothing on.
But if it's any consolation, you know that's their annual quota. You know it will end in a week's time. So
I know, but over here in Spain, especially here in Malaga, even if you're in like the smallest apartment, you always have a terrace, like a big balcony, right? And we could make the most of it now, that we're stuck at home.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I know. I bought a barbecue and I haven't even used it yet. It's too cold and windy.
I know. That's the thing. It's the wind. The wind was so bad at my house. Oh my God! It broke part of the blind at 3 o'clock in the morning one day, and the sound, you've never heard anything like it. I was like laying in my bed thinking, this is how I'm going to die. I don't know what this is, but that's how I'm going to die. Purple Haze, female wrestlers set on... Oh, is that what Glow is? Okay. I thought it was a musical thing. You both consider driving the most beautiful roads. There's some beautiful roads round here. God. Ochen, I like Ochen because it's big, open bends. I like the Ochen road.
Yeah, but that's a dangerous road, actually.
I mean, I love and I hate it. I love the Ochen road. I know it. That's one that you could probably blindfold me and I'd more or less make it up there. I know that road very, very well because I used to live at the top of it. I used to live in Coin. So that was the road to get down to the coast, when I had my Clio Sport back in the day. So I've done that. But I've also lost a friend on that road. So I've got terrible memories of that road. But
surely the best road is the Estepona road. You know, the one that we did where we took some of the cars up there, the AMG.
It depends on what car, though. If you've got short wheelbase, yes. But anything else, the AMG wasn't for that road. The Focus was.
Yeah, Focus was good there. Actually, I saw the Focus yesterday on the road. I was trying to chase him, but I couldn't catch him. I was in the Punto.
He's always out. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, David.
Breaking all the rules at the moment.
David. He's changed the exhaust on it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Sounds lovely.
Okay.
He messaged me a minute ago, actually. I wonder where he is.
Yeah, I was trying to catch him yesterday to say hello, but I couldn't. I was flat out and I couldn't get anywhere near him. So
it's nice to hear from everyone around here, you know, of like how we're all dealing with it. But it's so different how different places of the world are dealing with it. Like when you speak to people in England, they're at home, but it's kind of life as usual, you know. But I don't think I've left the house more than once here that I haven't been stopped by the police at some point.
Yeah, we stopped a couple of times, but they haven't really done anything. I just give them an excuse why I'm out, and they seem to be okay. They're legitimate excuses, obviously, shopping or going to work or
exactly,
whatever.
yeah. Do the government in Spain offer any financial support? They do, Gavin. They've really, really pulled their finger out, I think. There's a lot of small print with the first point of action, which was to help employers keep employees on. There's a lot of fine print there, I think. Employees still got, what was it, Justin? 75% of their wage?
Yeah.
But then you had to keep them on for 6 months after all this finishes, and a lot of employers were skeptic about doing that, just in case, you know, they didn't need that level of employees, and you got big fines and whatnot, and back payments and stuff if you did get rid of them. So they are helping a lot. I think it's more the way we're helping each other. Like, without asking for it, my landlord said, you know, you can only pay half of your rent until this is over, to cover the maintenance fees and stuff like that we pay, the community fees here. So I think it's more what people are doing to help each other more than what the government's issuing out.
Yeah, the government's it's helping a lot of the employed people, but not for self-employed is much tougher. There's not a lot.
No.
Like for me, there's really nothing. It's very difficult. So, yeah.
You couldn't really claim for anything though. I've missed a few messages. Where have they gone to?
Purple said people are still doing their day-to-day stuff. Shops are quiet, but not as much as you would think. Simon said, apart from Australia, where do most of your fans live? China, I think, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, Simon. Oh, let me see. Oh, right, okay. If I hold my finger on the screen, I can see all of them. Apart from Australia, where do most of your fans live? We looked at this the other day, and there was a ridiculous percentage from Pakistan, Australia, USA, England mainly, and I now have 10% female followers. So thank you, girls. Because it was 0.2% at one point. What's the biggest thing you've learnt during this crisis? I love being by myself. I love being by myself more than I ever thought.
It's when you realise that you've actually been self-isolating most of your life.
Yeah, exactly. It's, people are not enjoying this. This is my lifestyle. What do you mean? The only thing I'm missing is the gym and seeing my girlfriends for food. So all of my social gatherings are all based around food. So that's what I'm missing. People are still doing their stuff, yeah. There are a few Aussies here now. Yes, there are. Hopefully it does not lead to hyperinflation. Well, God knows. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to lead to? It's going to lead to somewhere, sure. Somewhere, there's, especially down here, I mean, we live off tourism. And no matter, even if we do control the whole pandemic, you know, virus situation and people stop dying, but the borders are still going to be closed and we're not going to have any foreign tourism. And all the local tourism, so all the Spanish tourism that come down here, already, you know, they drive down with their own cars, they have their own apartments here as their holiday homes, so... Bali is screwed, apparently. In what way, Rat? Ratatouille?
I mean, it depends so much on tourism, no? I think the thing is that, we're just going to... the impact of this is going to be felt for years, though.
Lamelo. Yes, I agree. Who do you follow on YouTube? On YouTube, I follow Joe Rogan, because I watch him every single day. And I follow The Late Night Show, because I love the carpool karaoke. And I follow Nick Murray, because he's weird.
Excuse me, did you forget somebody?
Because he's a weirdo.
Did you forget someone?
Who?
fuck's sake.
I follow you too. I do. I do follow you. I
Why?
follow Fezza.
Has he woken up?
No.
No, you just woke him up.
No, he's still asleep. I just need the bodily warmth. What did I just miss? Oh, right, got it. The tourist spots will be struggling for sure. Purple, when I did the helicopter the other day, it was crazy to see all the hotels closed. Crazy. Madness. I've never seen anything like it. Aussie here, found Fezza because I was looking for an M4. Did you buy one? And then I found you. Oh, it's like a perfect love story, isn't it? Did you buy an M4? I wonder. Oh, my child is just so sleepy. Not yet. Are you going
Not
to?
yet.
Are you going to?
I took mine out to the supermarket yesterday, and obviously I haven't driven it at all. And when I got in it, oh my God, it's just nuts. That car, it was mental. And you sort of, because you get so used to something, and then you get into it, and then you go, then you drive, then you realize what a beast it is. And it's just like, oh man, I so miss taking this thing out for a drive, but I can't because it makes too much noise, and it just, you're more likely to get stopped in cars like that, which I did get stopped. So
you're definitely better off going with the Punto for now, because it's only short drives too, and you'll be like, oh fuck's sake,
Daisy made a point there about Sweden. They're still free to move and drive here in Sweden. Sweden's taken a really different approach.
Hello, Sweden.
They're sort of doing all right, aren't they?
Sweden, Norway, Denmark, it's relatively, I mean, obviously there's some restrictions, but it's business as usual.
Yeah, it's really weird. But there was a really funny meme that went around, and it was like a bus stop with people queuing at the bus stop in Sweden before and after the coronavirus, and before everyone's standing 2 meters apart, and afterwards they're still standing 2 meters apart. Maybe they're just not so touchy-feely like the Italians and Spanish.
Well, maybe, and not as many people living together, I guess, not as many people smoking. That apparently could be a big issue.
Yeah.
Vitamin D supplements. Apparently a lot of the Scandinavian and Northern Europe countries are prescribed vitamin D due to the lack of sunlight throughout the whole year, and that's going to help you build up some type of immunity to it. So.
Yeah, but I think it's just that the Spaniards and the Italians they're so huggy and kissing and touching each other all the time, aren't they?
That's true.
So it definitely won't help.
Daisy
said actually Australian living in Sweden.
Oh. Australia was hit pretty hard too, no, I think. Oh.
Yeah, there's criticism about Sweden, but I think they've got it right. They seem to know what they're doing. Because their industries, their entire industry isn't collapsing around them.
Yeah.
Like here, everything in Spain is stopped.
Oh, it's crazy. But everywhere, though. In the US, everywhere around Europe, apart from those few countries in the north of Europe, which really, really seem to have been, doing things right. A lot of my clients that I'm speaking to on a daily basis have all, sent their family back. Maybe they have businesses here, but they've sent all their family back to Sweden, Denmark, they just seem to be countries where you can still more or less have a normal life. A friend of mine is in Iceland at the moment, and there is completely business as usual, like restaurants are open and everything.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
But we're still booked to go to Iceland on holiday in August, but I don't know what's going to happen there.
Well,
they might not let us in coming from Spain.
That's the thing, they may not let you in. Unless
that's happened in Singapore, isn't it? In Singapore, they had it under control, and they opened borders again and allowed people in, and then all the infections started going up again.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is this going to be a yearly thing? Joe Rogan was saying that today. Is it going to be something that's going to happen on a yearly basis? Are we going to, until we actually find a cure for it, and then is the cure at some point going to become, is it going to adapt so that it can override the cure? We've just got to wait and see what happens, I guess. I mean, I'm not an expert, so all I know is the little that I'm reading up about. I'm trying not to overdose on theories, conspiracy theories.
I'm trying not to read the news and stuff like that anymore. On a car note, you must be desperate to drive your new car, no? Because you've hardly driven it.
185 kilometres she has in 3 weeks.
Yeah, and how many have you done? Like nothing, no? Like
Well, she
3
had
or something.
50 when I picked her up. I've done like 130. I've been to the helicopter port twice and shopping a few times. That's it.
No, you must be desperate though.
Yeah, Dino does have a car seat now in it, a beautiful car seat, which you guys will see. Come on, child, wake up. God damn it.
Hi, Daisy. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you won one of the hats. Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
Daisy, she's got one of my hats. I've still got a few left, actually. I need to do something with them. I was thinking of doing something just to raise some money for a local charity here that's doing some really good stuff for people who are struggling at the moment.
oh, nice. And your key rings.
Yeah, I was going to do something with that as well, so it's just that I can't send them out at the moment.
I think you can. Correos is still open.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I take like 300 envelopes with the key rings in, it'll be alright.
What have we got? Simon, as a future tourist, where would you recommend to explore in Spain? Oh, south of Spain, for sure. If you're coming for a longer trip, you can travel all around Andalusia, which is beautiful. Generally an obedient nation. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, Simon hats.
Another guess the
What-
exhaust note.
what?
There we go. Oh, Simon wants a hat. I have a hat. I've got a feather hat. And a keyring.
I've got a Victoria Cooper hat.
Yes, you do. No one has one of them, just you and I.
Yeah, maybe we should get some of those done, actually.
Well, I will when things reopen again. When we get to those 3,000 subscribers.
Another guess the exhaust note competitions, perhaps. Yeah, exhaust note. I did one once when I bought the Alpha 156, which had the V6 engine, and I did guess the car from the sound. There's so many people guessed the sound of the car from the sound of the exhaust, which I was really impressed with, actually.
Really?
But I suppose those Alpha V6s have quite a distinctive sound.
When I worked at Ferrari, that was our lunch break entertainment. One of us would go onto YouTube, and the rest of us had to guess what the car was in the video.
Are you seeing the comments on your screen?
Let me see.
you're right.
Hats. You just now need a Victoria hat. Yes, purple will get there. Do you get many UK celebs holiday Marbella? Loads of trash, Gavin. Hats for the #1 fans. Gavin, we have a lot of people down here. A lot of people down here have their second homes. So we've got a load of footballers. I don't know. You just bump into a lot of people. Dorian Yates is down here. For those of you in the bodybuilding, I'm reading his book currently. Actually.
Got a girl's name.
Huh?
Isn't Dorian a girl's name?
I'm just
I would have said that to his face.
going to pretend I didn't hear that. He's one of my idols, but that's fine. What would you buy out of a C63 on RS3? Oh, come on, Pete. You can't ask me that question, Pete. It's Aldi all day long, Pete. For sure, for shizzle. I do like
But they're
this.
quite different cars, though.
They are, very much so. But he didn't say speculate and give me a reason for it. He just said pick one.
He says he might put up a decent bargain. I think there are going to be some really good deals at the moment.
I do. I think so too. I don't know if that... Will it be in that kind of sector though, do you think? Do you think people who have...
Yeah.
Hello, Barry.
Yeah.
Hello, my lovely.
Yeah, because there'll be lots of people affected by this, and unfortunately for them, there's going to be opportunities for others to pick up a good bargain. I'm telling you, because I've been watching the classifieds every day. It's my new hobby. And there's some interesting cars coming through at good prices.
RS3 is in wagon form, please. RS3 in wagon form.
Ooh, they only come in that form, don't they?
They only come in
Well,
hatchback. Like, you can get the sedan version, which is higher horsepower. What are you doing? He's hugging the phone. which is a higher horsepower than the sedan, and then you've got the 3-door and the 5-door. But there's no
Yeah.
there's no long like the RS4 and RS6. That's station wagon, RS4 and RS6. Just anything with an RS on the front, I'll just have.
The rat says, "What do you think of the Ferrari Roma? The Ferrari Roma?"
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful.
But it doesn't look a bit Aston Martinish.
They all bloody look the same, don't they, nowadays?
It is a lovely looking car.
Everyone's copying everyone, but it is gorgeous. It's very, very nice. Ferrari just have this way of just making beautifully formed cars. Yes, they break down, but who cares? Let's see do you ever use a scooter? I haven't used a scooter since, God, I was 15, 16 probably. I had an Aprilia Sonic.
Do you see those electric ones?
From the same company that lent us the Chinese car. They've got the electric ones. Do you ever use scooter? No wagons. If you and Justin went on a road trip together, which car would you choose? Out of the ones we have access to, or open access to anything? If it's open access to anything, I don't know. I heard a story from a mate.
For me, it would have to be. I'd love it to be like a convertible classic, just something like an MGB or an Austin Healey or something, you know.
Simon, we wouldn't be doing a road trip together. We would be in different cars. I would be in something ridiculous, like a Nissan GTR. No, Aventador would be too uncomfortable. But or like an RS6 or something like that. Something like that for sure. Hello, James. Hello, everyone. This is fun. I love your dog. Oh, thank you. Have you had any sponsorship offers for your channel? Have you, Justin? I haven't yet. Only to show my body.
I've had that offer too, actually, but no. I've had people wanting to send me things, but I always say no because I don't want to use my channel in that way. But I should say yes because then I get some freebies and at least play with them. But yeah, no, not many, unfortunately. I don't really do enough videos.
Yeah, I think if you were on top of it, you'd probably get a lot of sponsorship offers from different brands. But in the female sector, I mean, there's a lot of competition with girls talking about cars. I don't think really appeal to that many people. If I was showing more of my voluptuous self, I'm sure I could. But most days I don't even wear makeup on my channel, so I don't think I'm the prototype to attract many sponsors. How many different models are Ferrari manufacturing now? Oh, that's an interesting one. Starting with the V8, there's the F8, right?
There's quite a few models now.
There's Lusos are still in, the Lusso T.
Yeah, the 812.
Portofino 812. No, is 812 still going? Can you still order them? Is the order still open? I don't know. You'd have to look on their on the Ferrari website.
Yeah.
Ferrari website is really good, surprisingly enough. Considering that they're Italian, their website's actually pretty good. But they've just got so many. Stop bringing out models. Keep it niche. They need to take a chill pill, man. They need to just relax themselves.
Purple says, either of you been offered a car to test drive? You know what? It's the funny thing is, no one has ever offered me absolutely anything to drive. But since you started your channel, you're like inundated with people saying, please drive my car. No one has ever offered me anything. I
have a very, very cool video planned. So there's one that I recorded like a month ago with my best friend Sophie and her RAV4, and that is on. It's already uploaded, just ready for when this is over, and we stopped doing coronavirus videos. I need to do a video with my Ibiza too, and then I have a very, very cool one with a very, very charismatic lady friend of mine and her Ferrari California. And the reason I want to do that is because she's owned it now for a year. and I would like to catch up with her and just get some feedback on, you know, what she's had to do to the car this past year, what she's used it for, and all that kind of stuff. But she is so fucking funny. She's a Geordie, and she is so fucking funny. So I'm looking forward to that video. But yeah, luckily enough, I get offered cars all the time. I've got another couple of videos planned with Livia, who I did the i8 with. So yeah, there's always stuff. Feza, I would be interested to hear. Oh, it's moving. Why is it moving? I would be interested to hear more about compared to the 360. Either of you been offered any plans to trip to Australia one day? It's too far, Simon.
My daughter wants to go and study in Melbourne.
Really?
So.
What does she want to study? That's new.
You know, her sort of beauty stuff. She says there's a lot of courses down there. I said it's a bit far to go, but anyway, we'll see.
It's so far. It's just very far. I have family in South Africa, and I haven't gone because it's so far.
No, I know.
I love traveling, but I like short trips because then I miss home. Because I'm very much, you know, loving home. I am kind of. I don't know if I'm just getting used to it because I had my operation in January and I was laying on the sofa in pain for 3 weeks. So I've already done that this year and now I'm in week 5 of quarantine. It's like, oh, come on, let me out. But I do fancy travelling, but short trips. Feza, what do you think your replacement M4 is? I'm going to leave you there because I'm dying for pee. Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
Are you actually leaving?
I need to pee. I'll leave you there. Deal with it.
I don't know if anybody can hear me. Okay, so Pete, the M4, no plans at the moment, but I actually have, the M4 is actually on a lease, and I did that because I can write it off as a tax, it's basically a company car, and so, not very well, so you can't hear me? Oh, we can still hear you, okay. I'll try and shout a bit. So the M4, I'm not trying to sell it, but I want to buy some other cars at the moment, more as investments. So that's where I'm going with cars. I'm just doing bored with new cars, so really it's more about older ones that I think there's opportunities there to buy, and there's some really good deals at the moment. So,
what did I miss?
Simon was asking, can we both speak Spanish well?
Hey, ándale, ándale.
I think Victoria's Spanish is better than mine.
We can still
You
hear
grew
you.
up here. I grew up in Gibraltar.
You've got a tad bit of an accent, but considering that you didn't learn it as a child, I'm very, very impressed with your Spanish. But yeah, I'm fluent in Spanish. I don't know if I think, people ask me this all the time, if I dream in Spanish. It depends who I'm dreaming with. Like if I had a dream with Feza, it would be a scary one and in English. But it just depends what I'm dreaming about, I guess. But if I were to stub my toe, I would probably say joder or hostia puta or, you know.
Yeah, swearing is better in Spanish though.
God, yeah. Well, I don't know. Bollocks. Bollocks just makes me happy.
I know, but if you think of the Spanish phrases like me cago en la leche.
Me cago en la leche. I shit on the milk.
Me cago en la madre que te parió.
I shit on the mother that gave birth to you.
Vaya tela, dice Antonio.
Antonio, por favor, Antonio, madre mía. Tú no escuches, Antonio, tú no escuches. One day you will get to Oz, some amazing roads. When you gotta go, you gotta go. I know, James, I had 2 red teas this morning. They're diuretics, and I've just, when I have to go, I've got to go. I wouldn't have been able to concentrate otherwise. I left you in good company, though. I can't believe I paid €16 for a Zoom upgrade. To resort to this.
Yeah.
To resort to having you between my legs.
Gavin says, listen to Spanish music.
I only listen to, well, there doesn't seem to be any Spanish music now. It's all South American, reggaeton, dame más gasolina. And
You don't like that bit there, do you?
I hate that music. But because I'm a hip hop person, But there is one Spanish band that it's a duo. Is that a word? Duet? It's two people singing.
Duo, yeah.
There we go. And it's called Estopa. Estopa. And Estopa. That is they haven't brought out any music in years, but they were the people that were just in fashion when I was young. And I still listen to them. I had them blasting yesterday, actually, and in the little Ibiza as I was going to the supermarket.
I'm a big fan of Mana. I've been listening to Mana a lot, actually. I used to listen, obviously, they're more my era, aren't they? They were around when I was young.
Yeah, I'm not really into Mana.
The music is still really good, though. I love their music. And they came to Marbella a couple of years ago, and I missed them, unfortunately, because I was away.
But it was Starlight, wasn't it? Starlight
Yes.
they came to. Lo mejor loquillo. Lo mejor loquillo.
Loquillo, que un grupo.
No sé. Loquillo que Antonio. Esto es Estopa. There's nothing like that. Oh my god. It just
I might
makes me
listen to
feel
them. I don't really know them.
Oh, they have to. Sí, un grupo. No sé quiénes son, Loquillo. I don't know who they are. I've never heard of Loquillo. Can't believe we've been talking shit for 50 minutes. It's
Is it 50 minutes?
Yeah, it's 1:23 and you need to make
I need
lunch.
to get cooking and eating Easter eggs. I haven't eaten my Easter eggs yet.
I had half last night. I have got a Cadbury's cream egg Easter egg. Unfortunately, it's not filled with Cadbury's cream egg. It's
Well,
just
the whole thing.
I know I would love that, but unfortunately it's not. It's just a hollow egg that I bought myself yesterday from the English shop from
But
Iceland.
you're not supposed to eat it on the Saturday. You're supposed to eat it on the Sunday, aren't you?
I mean, it was 11 o'clock at night, so it was Sunday somewhere in the world,
Practically.
practically. So what are you going to make for lunch? Tell us, and then I'll let you go on.
Well, I was actually going to do a vegetable soup. All properly, chopped up vegetables. It's not something I've bought. So.
Oh,
your
teenage kids are going to love that, aren't they?
Well, I never cook. But over the last 4 weeks, I've become like a chef. Because I can't eat out. So I've had to learn to cook. And so now, I've actually quite enjoyed it, actually. Doing loads of different meals. So, but anyway, it's a vegetable soup today.
Well, Sundays are my cheat day. So today I'm going to have a bean hamburger, a spicy bean hamburger, and some cauliflower cheese. That's going to be my lunch that I'm going to make. I'm so happy. And then the rest of my Easter egg. That's going to be my plan. Right, guys, we're going to head off. Let me see. See un grupo. Well, it's helping me pass time doing the laundry. Oh, I'm glad, Daisy. Would you consider a Zoom meeting with fans one day? Yeah, of course.
If you can make it work.
If I can make it work. I mean, I've got it for a month. I have it for a month, this Zoom upgrade, so I might as well use it. Maybe we can put something together for next Sunday.
We can do it. I've got a test channel that we can try it on and see if it works.
Yeah, I just need to send out the code for it, and then whoever wants to join can join, and we can just talk shit for an hour. I just had roast lamb. That sounds lovely, Purple, but I'm a veggie. Gotta go, guys. Lunch beckons. Yes, Andy, we're all gonna bounce too.
Thanks, Andy.
Right. Well, it was disastrous to get going, but we did it, and we've been chatting shit for an hour. My dog's still asleep. So, thank you for joining me, Justin, in
Thanks,
this,
everybody.
my first live.
Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed that.
It was. All right, guys. Well, Justin, I hope this is over so I can see you soon, Justin, I hope.
Yeah, in a couple of months, hopefully we'll be let out.
We're not going to recognise each other. Oh, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Mwah. Bye. Happy Easter. Bye.